So I'm just trotting away slowly. I need to cross the road somewhere here, and I can show you around, show you a bit more of the castle. Okay, so I'm here about. This is like a kind of a nibble of a castle from the outside. It's honestly it's much big, but I wanted to kind of walk in through this street. I've only been here kind of like to the edge of it. Look at it, it's got this really old historic feel. And this is typically Warwick for you. I'm not sure what the name of the street is. Let's kind of check it out. So for me, this is as much as, you know, I do this as well when I go to kind of other European cities. Look at it. So it's as much as kind of walking around and seeing what's in there for me, and you know, I think it makes me feel good as well. You know, I like walking around, you know, old architecture. I'll probably just turn it around so you can see it. So you kind of get this feeling. Let's see what's here. Oh, okay, so this might be a little bit of a close. They're strictly private, no entry. So I just wonder if, I probably have to research this, but I wonder if these are kind of residential. Look at also parts of the castle. Look at how grand it looks. How amazing. If you've never been here to Warwick Castle, I definitely encourage you to do that. It is absolutely majestic. It is beautiful. I was joking with my wife the other day, and I said, you know, I've been to quite a few castles here in the UK, but this particular castle looked like a rich king lived here. Yeah, it's absolutely grand. Look at that. Look at how majestic it is. And this is just, you know, like I'm not even in the castle, on the castle grounds. I'm just outside on a street, and you can see how sort of majestic it is. Yeah. Hi guys, I guess this is for the benefit of those who have never been to this historic castle. I didn't get the chance to go into the castle. You know, I will one day, and I'll show you a proper footage of it. But I was just keen to show you, you know, what this castle looks like, and you know, just the sheer scale of it. And you know, hopefully, when you get to visit Warwick, you get the chance to visit this really absolutely beautiful and majestic castle. Just amazing. Yeah, so yeah, I know there've been quite a lot of questions about, you know, where the rest of the DK. So I guess just for context, I think for those who are quite new to the channel as well, and there, you know, I'm sure that many of you are. So the DKs are effectively 3 siblings. So myself, Francis, Anthony, who lives in Estonia, in Tallinn, and my sister Evelyn, who actually lives in the same city as I do. So I live in Coventry in the United Kingdom. My sister lives here as well. So and our parents both live sort of back in Nigeria as well. So we are effectively the DKs, but of course we all have families as well. So my wife T, and I've got a little boy Oliver who's at nursery at the moment. I'll just turn the camera so you can see my face. And of course my sister, who's also married to her husband Chris and a boy Phil. So you probably would have seen a video of him. I'll just wait for this car to go past. So Chris and a boy Phil, you probably would have seen a video of him as well, with his family in Glasgow. And I've got a little boy called Zach as well. So the DKs are effectively all 3 of us, but of course with our respective families. So maybe what we do is we just walk up that road, maybe slightly, and see what's on there. Yeah, so this is effectively part of the castle as well. I'm not going into the castle today, so one of these days I'll come in here and I'll show you around. So I'm just walking up at the moment. Whew. You know what? COVID has really made me completely unfit, but it's all good. It's all good. I think days like this, you used to make up for it. Days like this. Okay, so we'll just try this road. I wonder where Castle Lane leads to, but let's try it out. The stables cop. Interesting. Yeah, so everything about the way this place looks has a really nice feel to it as well. And it's not very, I mean, Warwick, of course coming here is, there are a couple of things that jump out for me. Warwick is very green, very green. Although these days you get to see, I might be wrong, you know, so I'm not trying to be critical, but it feels like you get to see, yeah, that's the castle again. Maybe critical. I just feel like you get to see a lot of the kind of greenbelt areas being used for kind of more houses. So it's changing as well. I think I'm inside the town centre. Okay. It feels so slippery here. Okay. Up on the games, let's turn the camera around. Wait for this car to go past. Welcome to part of the town centre of Warwick. That's a nice car, Aston Martin. A really nice car when you actually come think of it. Aston Martin. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I know that the Aston Martin sort of production kind of happens in and around here as well. So, I don't know if it's Warwick or Coventry, but it's somewhere particularly. So guys, we're just walking through the great Warwick town centre. So it feels a little bit like I'm approaching a bit of a tunnel somewhere there. But I like the shape of that house. Very quirky. Historic. to walk in that direction. So I think I might be able to turn somewhere at the top. Well, we'll see. We'll just wait and see. To be honest, I quite like the look of this. It feels quite magical. Brook Street. Look at how beautiful that looks. Wow. This is the beauty of kind of going back in time, and these, what's it called? It's a hospital. Wow. Lord Leicester Hospital. Great. Open to visitors. Wow. You can't go wrong with a bit of history. You know what, I'm going through like this tunnel that's just literally in the town centre as well. And this is what I was saying, you know, I work in this town. I have worked in this town for quite a long time now, a couple of years. I've never actually been in and around it, so. So I'm in and around somewhere that's maybe slightly more recognisable. So I mean, the town centre, I think. Yeah, I've been here before. Dough and Brew, nice place to get yourself a really good pizza. Different pizza mixes, pizza selections as well. Just kind of walking around the town centre, see what's about. Bit of advice. I actually didn't come here with a plan, you know. So this is a pretty unstructured. This is the Market Hall Museum. Probably check it out properly one of these days. Okay. So this is what it sort of looks like. It's a really small town centre, but I just like the fact that you have, it feels to me that you have so many local shops, so many local brands, you know. I think which we need to see more of, or you know, post-COVID, you know, which is really interesting. That's amazing. And what is this? So I'm just continuing my walk. I think you could almost argue this is aimless, but trying to feel my way around. I'm not sure what building this is. Okay, so have we gone too far? Brunch and bottomless bubbles. See, I probably could have come here for a bit of a drink, but I acted too soon. I went to McDonald's instead. Okay, shall we try to maybe go down this way, see what it's all about here? To really look at that, you know, it really gives you this feel of, you know, back in time, you know, which sometimes you enjoy, you know, which is pretty good. Can't complain. It's a crown. For those of you that are maybe interested in boxing, this is Randolph Adolphus Turpin, 1920 to 1966, middleweight champion of the world. So that's a statue. Cool here. Let me move down that way. Yeah, Antonio, what are you saying?
Where you doing?
I'm in Warwick, man. Yeah, and I know someone who works here, like right in this building. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately time is not my friend. I'm on my way back. I have to drive back to Coventry. Oops, look at me, I've gone the wrong way. You know, I'm attracted to that building. I think that's why I keep going that way. Let me get across to the other side of the road. Okay. So unfortunately, like I said, time's not my friend. I have to head back. I've got to pick my son up and, you know, maybe call it a day. But yeah, it's been nice. It's been fun. It's always nice to walk around a new, interesting town. It's been nice. It's been fun. And for me, you know, I'll call it a day. I'll just show you this really nice car one more time. You know, I probably shouldn't be showing the plate number. That's a really yellow, bold color for an Aston Martin. Gardens. Wow, interesting. This picture. I'm back at St Nicholas Park as well, back again. It's not a bad park as well. Places for kids to play, you know. It's around, I think kids up to 12, I think. Not a bad park. My car's just parked up the road further away. Look at it. You know, get the kids to come and have some fun. It's certainly a good place to bring a kid to play. Oh, I didn't even realize there was a leisure centre here as well, which is great. I'd only been here a few times, just literally to park and go across the road. So maybe slightly, from my perspective, slightly underrated as well. It'd probably be nice to bring my son over if I wanted to. Morning. Yeah, so yeah, I know there is a bit of an access to a lake somewhere here. I haven't quite figured it out, so I might be walking in the completely wrong direction. But it's kind of what it looks like. And yeah, plenty of kind of fun activities for kids to do. That's St Nicholas Leisure Centre, gym. There's football pitches here as well. I think there's 2 football pitches here, or maybe more, I might be wrong. Looks like the second one further up the road as well. Maybe 2 full-size football pitches, I meant to say. Yeah, and it's really interesting. I'm not sure where this leads actually, but it's not as small as I envisaged it would be, which is probably gone in a completely wrong direction. I maybe need to ask the question, because I am now approaching what feels like quite residential areas. Oh, I might be wrong. There's more than one. There's some astroturfs here, and there's probably 2 further football pitches up here as well. So, yes, hello. Children activity, and this place feels like a soft play area to be fair, because it's quite padded. Yeah, that feels a little bit of a walk. back down that way. I was gonna go and find the sort of little lakes, and I think I'm on the right path. But I don't know how far I want to walk at this point, given that it is quite a long walk. So I'm gonna have to end it here, ladies and gentlemen. I think I've walked for, I think, well over an hour now, which is decent, you know, much better than I think I initially envisaged. But otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, all I can say is it's been an absolute pleasure as always. I'm heading back home. It's time for me to go pick up my son, so that he can enjoy the rest of his free day with his dad and his mom. Have a blessed day and peace out.